The Ravens' dominant defense showed no rust after a bye week, shutting down sensational rookie quarterback C.J. Stroud as the Baltimore advanced to the AFC Championship game against the winner of Sunday's game between the Buffalo Bills and Kansas City Chiefs. Jackson has accomplished just about everything during the regular season and is likely headed toward his second MVP award, but he was just 1-3 in the playoffs until Saturday. He's hoping that 2 more victories this campaign will silence all doubters. Jackson gave the Ravens something they've never had in their 28-year existence: an AFC Championship game on their home field. Hurting the Texans with his legs as much as his arm, Jackson totaled 4 touchdowns and 100 yards rushing for the Ravens' first divisional round win since their 2012 Super Bowl campaign. Jackson recorded his third 100-yard rushing game in the postseason, surpassing Colin Kaepernick for the most by a quarterback in NFL history. Jackson also is the 4th player to record 100 yards rushing and 2 touchdown passes in a playoff game in NFL history, and the first since Kaepernick in 2012. In the process, Jackson shattered the narrative that he couldn't win in the postseason after just 1 playoff victory in his first 5 seasons. This marks the first time Baltimore will host the AFC Championship Game in 53 years, when the Baltimore Colts did so in the 1970 season. It's the longest gap for a city to host a conference championship game. The Ravens' defense continually frustrated Stroud. After keeping the Texans out of the end zone in the season opener, Baltimore held Stroud and Houston's offense out of the end zone in the playoffs. Ravens coach John Harbaugh is now 18-2 against rookie quarterbacks in Baltimore. Eye-popping stat: when Jackson found Nelson Agholor in the end zone in the second quarter, it marked the signal caller's first touchdown pass in the postseason prior to the fourth quarter. Before Saturday, Jackson had thrown 3 touchdown passes in 5 playoff games, and all came in the fourth quarter. Jackson did not record a touchdown pass in his previous 2 postseason games. This was also Agholor's first touchdown catch in the playoffs. He had been one of 6 active players with at least 20 postseason receptions but without a touchdown catch. Promising trend. Jackson repeatedly beat Houston with his legs, producing his 4th career playoff game with 50-plus rushing yards. That ties him with Steve Young, Russell Wilson and Kaepernick for the second most by a quarterback since 1950. Jackson's 100 rushing yards are the most allowed by the Texans to a quarterback this season. With a 15-yard scoring run, Jackson became the first player in Ravens playoff history with a rushing and passing touchdown in the same game. Pivotal play: Jackson converting a gutsy 4th and 1 call at midfield.